All right, guys, episode 10, leaner by the day. We're getting right into it. Starting out with some incline dumbbell press. Now, this is going to be the first episode where I include this exercise or any pushing exercise besides the overhead press, simply because I could never find a good angle to really record it until now. Now, this is going to be my favorite spot. If you've noticed, this is where I do my Arnold presses. This is where I do my overhead presses, dumbbell style. This is where I do my bicep curls. This is where I do my flies, dumbbell. So this is kind of like my favorite spot right now. Unfortunately, today, which would be probably like episode 20 of Leaner by the Day, there's a couple using it the whole time for about an hour, so I couldn't really use it because the plates get in the way of it moving. But this is my favorite spot. The lighting is fantastic. The camera angle is fantastic, and I really do enjoy it. Now, as you see, I'm using my Iron Bull Strength wrist compression wraps. Now, these do help with wrist pain. It also does keep your wrist in line when you're pressing, so it's going to help you prevent injuries, and it's also going to give you a nice, strong, solid feel when you're pressing. Moving up the weight, started with 30, fairly light, really squeezing, taking it nice and slow on the way down and on the way up. Really focus on squeezing your pecs, guys and gals, of course. If you're following the program, this is incline dumbbell press, 5 sets of 8 to 12. Always go for 12 reps, even if you need to lower the weight. Now, as you can see, my triceps are very engaged. I do not know. Let me know. Leave in the comments, guys and gals, if I need to be keeping my elbows inwards when doing these movements. It shouldn't be a big deal when you're doing dumbbell like that, but if it is, let me know. Of course, make sure you guys are really focusing on squeezing, contractions. When the weight is going down, make sure you guys have it under control. You're not dropping it. Now you can see I'm it's not bad. We get about 1.5 seconds on the decentric movement, or eccentric, decentric. I can't remember what the word is. Big words, you know. Big words are tricky for me. Just make sure you guys are slowing down your reps and your sets. Really try to make them mean something. Like I said earlier, you can really see my traps firing for these. And that might be because I'm having the elbows out. I'm going to write that down in my notes, and I'll let my coach know and see what he says about it. But for now, elbows are out. 70-pound dumbbells, taking them for a ride on the incline. Just the way I like it. It's not too bad. I do enjoy it. And honestly, it's really not that heavy. It's just these slower reps really do kill me. Yeah, you can see I'm really strained on that one. So much so that I dropped it. Getting into overhead press. I didn't use the squat rack just because I thought somebody was using it, or somebody was thinking about using it. So I used the, whatever you want to call it, the outer squat rack / just rack. Overhead presses, nothing fancy, just killing it, warming up. Now I'm still trying to figure out the whole resting the bar on your lats. It's definitely, I haven't really figured it out too much, and maybe it's like I'm not, or my midsection is too extended, or maybe I need to have my the barbell resting on my chest more, or I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch Alan Thrall's video for like a 30th time on his overhead press, and see what I'm doing wrong. Because honestly, for my size, I really should be doing more weight on the overhead press. Not to say that weight is everything, or that that's something we should be focusing on, but it's difficult to get progressive overload at such low weight. Of course, you could slow down your reps, focus on contractions, but I mean, really, it's really difficult to, at least for me, to really feel these workouts. I'm never really sore after these compared to like today. I did some sweet pec flies, instead of the cable ones, because the cable machines were taken. I did dumbbell flies on a bench press bench with my knees up, and that really allows me to get a deeper, more complete stretch of the pec muscles. Having the knees up also kind of takes the strain off my lower back, since my lower back is complete crap. What else? It's a great angle, honestly. I think I might stick with doing flies there from now on. The lighting was great. It wasn't too shadowy. It was close enough where you can see everything, what's going on. Like with this angle, it's kind of difficult, and it looks like crap in my opinion. But you guys are still watching, so it must not be too bad. Of course, I would like to upgrade eventually. Way down the road, I'd like to get to kind of where Alpha Destiny is. If you guys haven't been watching Alex's videos, he's fantastic. Just go on YouTube, or you're already at YouTube. Just type in Alpha Destiny. He's fantastic and gives great content, great advice, practical advice for natural bodybuilders and just natural athletes in general. Natural meaning non-anabolic. Or, I mean, I guess we are anabolic, just building muscle, but not like anabolic steroids. Jesus. I'm pretty sure all of you guys know what natty is. Natty or not. That's another thing. Since you guys love listening to me rant, it's kind of interesting going back and looking at like, what are YouTubers? Like Philion and, not Nick Strength, but Kenny KO. Like all those guys did the natty or not episodes. And it's kind of interesting how even as, you know, fitness and bodybuilders alike, like us, we still kind of get sucked into like the drama, which is kind of interesting. You can hear in the background I'm dog sitting for a good friend of mine, TJ. He is doing some mission stuff for the army, some super awesome army stuff, right? But I'm watching his dogs, and they are snoring up a storm, and it's absolutely adorable. If you guys want to know or see them, I'll post something on Instagram today. Today is January 3rd, 2019. Happy New Year's, everyone. We're just editing this video. This is from, I think this is pre-Wichita trip. So this is probably going to be like the 26th or 27th of December is when I actually took this video. And I remember when I was editing this last night, oh my god, like look at the delts, guys. Like no homo or homo. I mean, you be you, man. I ain't gonna judge. I ain't got no dog in the fight. You can be whoever you want to be. But these delts are looking stupid juicy. Now, if you guys remember from the last push day, or one of the last ones, a few episodes ago, possibly, maybe recent, who knows? I have no idea. I was talking about having your palms faced upwards instead of downwards when you're doing these flies. Now, if you kind of look at like the elbow to wrist ratio when I get these bad boys moving, it's fairly flat when I eventually stop. I try not to have like a really decreased range of motion, as we're, say you look at someone like Phil Heath or like those huge genetically gifted gods. They their range of motion on these lateral raises are not always very excessive, not very far. I mean, Branch Warren especially, like his were not, he didn't move the dumbbells around very much. But, I mean, I guess if you look at it, half the time I don't, half the time I do. So, it's really about being intentional about these guys. About every set, every rep, making sure you guys get the best out of it. Also, if you guys want to just have this challenge for January 2019, the word of the month. Now, this is going to be a new thing. It's not really going to be a big thing for the channel, but if you guys want to do it with me, the word of the month is intentional. Now, being intentional about what you do, the things you say, and the time you spend with loved ones is important. Now, this is going to help just develop, it's going to develop yourself, it's going to develop your spouse or partner, it's going to help develop your friendships at work, and maybe even at the gym. Another challenge, I guess, besides being intentional, I also want to be challenging myself to keep my fucking head up. Now, what that means is when I'm at the gym, when I'm walking, when I'm at Walmart, when I'm at work, keep my fucking head up and look at people and talk to them. Say hi. You'd be surprised how many times people walk by me that I've actually added on Facebook at the gym. People I've added, like they're familiar, but I'm not looking at their faces. I'm just like looking at the ground using my using my peripherals to get out of their way. It's kind of interesting, and I think it's important for us, especially now. Like the more connected we are with social media, the less connected we are with real people in real life, the people we care about, people we love. So it's important to, especially when you're in person, communicate. Talk to people, make sure they understand what you're saying, make sure they understand what you mean by what you say. Confirming what people are saying, like making sure people understand. It's important, and I think those are good challenges for you guys this month. So be intentional, keep your head up, talk to people, and buy my apparel. IronPrideApparel.com if you guys are interested in supporting me and my brand as we slowly start to kick off a beautiful legacy that's going to end. It's going to end with my own gym, my own wellness center, supplements, clothing, spa. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to happen, and I'd love for you guys to be here along with me on the trip. But that's enough of my ranting. I do appreciate you guys stopping in. Finishing up here with the tricep extensions. I've been messing around. I use this rope here with the big balls on the end. No homo. But I use that rope a lot, and I noticed that it's something I enjoy. It's interesting. So like if you have your hands firmly grasping above the ball, it like hits the tricep in a different way. But if you hold it on the ball, like with just the thumb and the index finger, completely different contraction, different squeeze, different part of the muscle. And it feels not as heavy. Kind of interesting. So try it out, guys. But like I said earlier, now we're getting past all the rambling. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate you guys stopping in and watching the video. Make sure you guys leave a like if you enjoy the content. I really, really, really do appreciate it. If you're a new subscriber, comment below letting me know you're a new subscriber, especially if you're local to Kansas City. I'll hook you guys up with that free BSN Endo Rush pre-workout can. Those are free, one for every new subscriber, while supplies last, of course. So make sure you guys hit me up, comment if you're a new subscriber, and leave some input also if you want, or reach out to me on any of my social medias. Social medias are in the little clip at the end of the video. But for the third or fourth time, guys and gals, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys and gals in the next episode of Leaner by the Day.